Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your mentor, Malobola, and I welcome you to the channel of finance. On today's video, I'll be doing a market breakdown on USDJPY and also US 100. Now, before we get into business, if you're new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you can be the first person to be notified whenever I drop a new video. Don't forget to like this video and leave a comment on what you think about today's lesson. Without any further ado, guys, let's jump into it. So I'm currently looking at USDJPY, and obviously, as you all know, I like to start my analysis with a top-down approach, meaning I always start my analysis on bigger time frames and further utilize my analysis on lower time frames. So I'm currently on a monthly time frame, and what obviously I want to look into on a monthly time frame is my larger outer structure, right? And with USDJPY, I can obviously see that, okay, price came from some sort of a descending channel, right? Or you can say a falling wedge if you prefer. But like, yeah, price came from this larger outer structure, and obviously I'm marking out our 90% rule around this area here. I'm just gonna mark out my 90% rule. Yes, perfect. And obviously from a weekly time frame, I can see that, okay, price didn't quite reach the 90% rule. So I can say that we are still, there's still room for buys. There is still room for buys. However, guys, this is just a monthly time frame. I can't find any entries on a monthly time frame. This is just an overview perspective on how price is looking on higher time frames. So I'm gonna further utilize by dropping on a weekly time frame. On a weekly time frame, what obviously I'm gonna be looking into is my trends. And what I can see is that, okay, price has been giving me these higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. So I can spot some sort of a potential trend here. Sorry about that. I can spot some potential trend here. And you can obviously see that, okay, price gave us this sort of ascending channel right over here, obviously identifying our 90% rule around that area. Yes, perfect. And you can see how price started dropping impulsively and everything, but it didn't quite reach our 90% rule. So possibilities are there that, okay, price might actually come here to complete our 90% rule before it can actually start giving us those buys, right? But yet again, guys, this is just a weekly time frame overview. Can't find any entries on a weekly time frame, so I'm gonna further utilize by dropping on lower time frames. So guys, dropping to the daily time frame, what obviously I'm gonna be looking into on a daily time frame is my phases. Which phase am I currently in? Remember, guys, on my previous video, I gave you a lesson on phases and everything like that. So yeah, guys, if you didn't quite catch that video, please go watch that video so you can have some sort of understanding of what I'm talking about here. So yes, guys, you can see how price, okay, started giving us these impulsive phases, and obviously I can take this as a corrective phase and what I can expect from price to do, seeing that, okay, we came from that from that impulsive phase and now we are in this corrective phase. I can see price dropping at least until here, continuing with the impulsive phase, because you can see how our corrective phase is taking some sort of a formation of a continuation pattern, which is a bearish flag. If you know your patterns very well, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, not a vibes, guys. Yes, can see how price is giving us this sort of bearish flag, obviously with our first touch being here, our second touch being here, and obviously anticipated that touch, which obviously this is where we're gonna be getting our entries to drop to the downside. But yeah, guys, this is just a daily time frame yet again. But yeah, you know the vibes, guys. This is just a daily time frame. Can't find any entries. Let me just mark this here so I can have an understanding of what price has to do once it breaks here. So yes, guys, this is what I'm seeing with my phases on USDJPY. So I'm gonna further drop on 4 hour time frame just to identify my patterns, right? So on a 4 hour time frame, obviously seeing that, okay, from a daily time frame, we are in a larger bearish flag. We are in a large bearish flag pattern, and obviously expecting some sort of a third touch around that level. Hence, you can see how price is giving us these impulsive movements. So obviously, guys, with this third touch, I'm dropping to the 1 hour time frame. I am gonna be expecting some sort of a reversal channel, maybe a 1 hour time frame or 15-minute time frame, some sort of a reversal channel where obviously I can be able to identify that okay, price is indeed giving us signs that it's gonna reverse to go to the downside. But yeah, guys, you know how it is. You just have to evolve with the market. If obviously it doesn't do that, price can just simply shoot up here and give us some sort of a continuation pattern to the upside, right? And just continue going to the upside. These are just possibilities. Hence, it can always come and test this high right over here. Can always test this high right over here before it can reverse. But yeah, guys, this is just a 4 hour time frame. And what also I'm able to see on a 4 hour time frame is that okay, the reason behind these impulses is because price came from this beautiful descending channel, right? Price came from this beautiful descending channel, as you can see. Or you can say there's a bullish flag if you want, because you can see how we had this impulsive phase here and price just started correcting until it gave us a breakout here, obviously identifying this as a buy setup. But yeah, guys, you know how it is. I'm just gonna further utilize by dropping on a 1 hour time frame so I can be able to see what's happening there. So yes, guys, on a 1 hour time frame, obviously knowing that okay, price broke above this pattern, I'm gonna have my 90% rule around this level right over here. Obviously, this is where I expect price to give me those reversals, maybe start moving within this manner, giving me those corrections to the upside and just further touching here or even come here to test. But yeah, you know how it is, guys. And what I'm gonna be looking into while it reaches these levels is obviously my candlestick formations, either some sort of a bearish engulfing candle or evening star candles, or yeah, hanging man on, or those reversal candlestick patterns, so I can further stack up probability into my edge, and so I can take my entries with more confidence, guys. So guys, another thing that I recommend is for you guys to like back test, guys. Back testing is really important as it gives you confidence on how that the market on a specific pair moves, right? So back testing is really important, guys. You just have to back test. So yeah, guys, this is my analysis on your USDJPY. I'm obviously gonna expect some sort of ascending channel reversal pattern, and obviously after that reversal pattern, I'm gonna catch my entries around this level after the breakout or so, until at least there, with my stop loss just above. And yeah, guys, you know how it is. This is my setup on USDJPY. I'm gonna further analyze with US 100, and obviously with US 100, guys, I'm gonna start on a weekly time frame because the monthly time frame doesn't really have anything much, so I'm just gonna analyze on a weekly time frame. So weekly time frame, what I'm gonna be looking for is my trends, and seeing that okay, NES 100 came from this bearish trend. Let me just clone this one. NES 100 came from this bearish trend. Eventually, obviously, it broke above here, identifying this as now a bullish trend. Hence, I'm going to have my 90% rule here. Hence, I'm going to have my 90% rule here. Yes, like that. And obviously, I'm going to expect price to go all the way to the upside and complete my structure. And another thing that I can see is that, okay, price gave us this impulse to the downside, and then it started moving up, identifying this as our left shoulder, and obviously moved to the downside, giving us a head, obviously moving to the upside, and then identifying our head as now a double bottom, which is obviously powerful, guys. As you can see, it gave us an impulse, breaking our neckline, retesting, obviously identifying this as our right shoulder, and further impulsing, breaking our neckline right over here. And obviously from a weekly time frame, what I can be able to see is that okay, NES 100 can either just um push to the downside, test our neckline here before it can actually um give us those buy movements, or NES 100 can just move to the upside and test this level right over here. Obviously, just pushing to the upside, touching this level, and then further giving us those continuation patterns to the upside so we can further just take our entries. But yeah, guys, that's just an overview of what's happening on NES 100. Hence, I'm on a weekly time frame, so I can't find any entries. This is just me, forecasting and just looking at the market, predicting what the market might do and everything. Because forecasting is what we essentially do, guys. We forecast the market. Like, obviously, you know that we rely on probability, and there are also possibilities that the market will not respect your probability. But yeah, guys, you know how it is. I'm currently on a weekly time frame, and I'm just gonna drop on a daily time frame to just see which phase I'm currently in, right? And with a daily time frame, I can see that okay, price has been moving impulsively to the upside, giving us corrections, obviously impulse, and now I can see that okay, price is currently inside a correction phase. Price is actually inside a correction phase. If I'm just gonna mark out this correction phase, obviously this pattern was completed long time ago. Yes, and now price, I can say that okay, seeing that I have some sort of a correction here. Price is indeed inside a correction phase. Price is indeed inside a correction phase, which obviously can be identified as a bullish flag. But like, yeah, you know how it is, guys. I'm just gonna drop on a 4-hour time frame to just identify the pattern there. And from a 4-hour time frame, wow, you can see how we just came from this impulsive um impulsive movement, and obviously I'm expecting price to just further impulse. Hence, you can see our impulse already started with this bullish engulfing candle. And yeah, I'm expecting price to just further impulse to the upside. Hence, you can see our corrective phase is taking a formation of a continuation pattern. And I can say that okay, price did indeed give us a breakout here, but you can see with this long week, probably only 1 hour time frame, there's some sort of um imbalance there. So yeah, guys, what I'm gonna do right now is just identify my pattern of which obviously is a bullish flag, right? And obviously I'm just gonna mark out my 90% here. Just gonna mark out my 90% here so I can have a sense of understanding of where price has to go and my take profits. So guys, marking out your 90% rule is very important, and as it will give you a perspective on where you should exit your trades. So yeah, you can identify this as a breakout, and yeah, when the market opens, obviously, I'm just gonna wait for either a small retest, maybe correction, and then yeah, continue to the upside. But yeah, this is just a 4-hour time frame. Let me go on a 1 hour time frame and see what's happening. You see, there was an imbalance here, and obviously, I'm just gonna adjust my trends. Just gonna adjust my trends. So guys, what price can do on S100? Hence, you can see we came from this impulse phase, and we can take this as a correction, and obviously this is another impulse. What price can do is you can see that okay, here we have some sort of a resistance, and obviously with price giving us first touch here, our second touch here, and obviously third touch. What price can do is price can impulse to the upside, reach here and start giving us maybe that continuation pattern before we can actually enter our trades. But yeah, on US 100, I'm just gonna wait for price to impulse to the upside, or either price can just respect this zone here. Either price can just respect this zone here and give me that continuation pattern around this area here. And obviously I'm gonna enter upon the third touch of the pattern, or yeah, based on the candlesticks and candlestick formations and yeah, things like that. But nonetheless, guys, on US 100 probabilities, obviously I would buys But I can't say long-term buys because we haven't yet broken out of this bullish flag, right? So I'm just gonna say that I'm just gonna wait and see how price reacts when it reaches this level. It can either break out impulsively and give us that small retest correction here before it can actually give us those buys, or price can just simply respect this level here and just, maybe give us those corrections around this area here. And then, yeah. Oh, yeah. Another thing that can happen is that price can respect this level as a double top and a third touch and just drop to the downside and just drop to the downside, giving us those continuation patterns to the downside. And then coming here to give us what? To give us that third touch on the bottom side of the flag, to give us a third touch on the bottom side of the flag. But like, yeah, guys, it's a waiting game on US 100. Just gonna wait and see how price behaves when it reaches that level. Nonetheless, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Comment below and tell me what you think about today's lesson, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Turn on the notification bell so you can be the first person to be notified whenever I drop a new video, guys. Thank you for watching this video, guys. Signing out.